So, how do we encourage an environment for success for our homeschool? I'm going to share my 4 favorite tips and resources that have made a huge difference in our homeschool. And while success will look different for everyone's homeschool experience based on your goals, hopefully these will be helpful to you no matter where your family's at on your homeschool adventure. Ready? Hey everyone, my name is Jordan Ashley. Welcome back to the most magical homeschool on earth. Here we love to learn. I'm a homeschooling mama that takes her kids to Disney World to learn all the time. I also homeschool at home and on all of our adventures. So if that sounds interesting to you, as well as the occasional work from home tips and tricks, be sure to subscribe to this channel and that way you won't miss out on a video. Now this video is part of a playlist that is hosted by Abby from Root and Rest and Jessica from the Waldeck Way. I will link the playlist below where a lot of other homeschooling families will talk about their most important tips and resources to help their homeschool be successful because, like I said, every homeschool is different and each family is different. So pick and choose what you think will work best for your family. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite is. So the absolute number one thing that has been the most helpful for my homeschool experience with my family is to find your people, find your community. I do not think we are supposed to go through this life alone. I think we are built to live in community, and you can tell that by watching the video about my goals for the year if you want to go check that out. Now there are a couple different types of people that I'm talking about here. Number one, other homeschooling families. Ideally, you can find people that have similar age ranges as you so that you can commemorate together. And then you also find people who have just finished the stage that you are in, that season of life that you are in, so that you can gain some wisdom there. And then also it would be really great, at least it has been for us, to find families that aren't quite to the stage of life that you are in yet so that you can hopefully, I can learn from them, but also we can hopefully teach them what mistakes we've made in the past, things that have been helpful to us, hopefully disciple them towards success. Now this is for a couple reasons. Socialization is one. I know that's a buzzword when it comes to people talking about homeschool. If you're a homeschooling family, I'm hoping that you see past this myth that socialization is a problem. However, we do have to seek it out, right? So not just socialization for your kids, but socialization for you as well. People like this can help you with camaraderie, support, they have similar life experiences, and of course, they can help you with things like resources that are super practical. Now the second type of people that I am talking about is to find those people that will speak truth, wisdom, and encouragement in your life. Now this can be the same group of people that are also homeschooling families, but ideally I would suggest finding families that, or a person that is in the next stage of life or has even never homeschooled before. Now, of course, you need to find someone who is respectful of your choice to homeschool and knows the reasons why you chose to homeschool your kids. Now, I'll say it again that respect is super important, but I really do believe that finding a group of people or a person that is outside of the homeschool space is actually really beneficial, as long as we both respect each other's convictions of why we chose to raise our families the way that we did and school our families the way that we are. These people can help us find questions that we didn't think to ask, give us an outside perspective, as well as wisdom and sometimes even relief about our choices. It's all-encompassing. It's super helpful. The important thing is their desire to come alongside you and for you to come alongside them and support each other in our own personal adventures and journeys and remind each other that homeschooling is not who we are. It is not where we get our worth, our identity, and while I love that we homeschool, it is not something that I want to be fully identified by. That is not my identity, and that is not where my worth comes from, no matter how much I love homeschooling. Number 2, consider having a visual representation of your why. Why are you deciding to homeschool your family? Why is it important to you? And this will help you keep going, keep persevering through those hard moments that are inevitable. We also have a visual representation of our goals, and you can actually get that for free, linked down in the description below. However, it is a goals for our preschool homeschool, so they are very specific to preschool. Number 3, we are not experts at everything. I have my master's, and it was primarily focused on research. And so I could try to learn as much as I can about every single subject. I can buy a box curriculum. I can, which we don't do, we completely make our own curriculum at this point. Maybe one day we'll buy a box curriculum, but I'm not so sure. We'll see. But our kids may need a tutor. They may need advanced classes. They may want a social group that is really surrounded by a bunch of people that really love the same thing that they do. They may need something that's outside of the box curriculum that is taught by someone who is an expert in their field and is really specialized so that it can be engaging and fun for them in a way that sometimes box curriculums aren't really known for. Now you may find this in a co-op or at a university, internships, or somewhere else, who knows? Now my absolute favorite way to supplement the fact that I am not an expert at everything is to use a resource called Outschool. Now if you have never heard me talk about Outschool, you have probably not been a part of our community for very long, not been watching my content. It is a really important part of our homeschool. It has been really fun, and I'm also a teacher on it, so I have seen my way around, seen quite a few other teachers who are amazing. Your kids can learn anything about animals to princess tea parties, all the way up to anatomy and other really in-depth sciences. They can learn about core curriculum through the lens of Harry Potter. They can also learn things like Minecraft and coding. Opportunities are endless. Now, of course, Outschool, outsourcing your education to another person. However, it is something that is super individualized for your learner. You get to choose it, and you get a pretty good feel of what type of teachers would work best for your kids. Now, if you've never used Outschool before and you just want to check it out, I do have a discount code down below where you can take $20 off your first class, which most of the classes, the one-time classes, are $10 or less. So basically you're getting a free class, and I would encourage you to go check that out down in the description box below. I also have links to just discounts for my classes, but feel no pressure to do that. Mostly I just want you to be able to enjoy the variety that we've been able to enjoy as homeschoolers. And the number 4 tip that I have for you is be flexible. It's okay to change what you're doing. If something is not working well for your family, just say next and move right along. There are so many different options and so many different combinations of things that maybe it works great for your family one year, and the next season of life that you're in, it's not working great. So it's okay, just change, it'll be fine. Your kids will do great. Now, of course, we do have to keep in mind that we have to teach perseverance and to push through, because in life you can't always change things. However, I think teaching creative thinking and thinking of creative solutions to problems is also super beneficial, so a healthy balance there. But remember, this is your homeschool for your family. You are doing this for a reason, so make it worth it. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you found this content helpful, please be sure to give it a like and comment down below what is your most important tip or trick, resource that you have for other homeschoolers in our community, because we all learn best from each other. And that reminds me, go check out the playlist down below in the description, because that is a playlist full of other homeschooling families and their tips and resources that help their homeschool be successful. So pick and choose what you think will work best for you and your family. And until next time, I'll see you real soon, pal.